One Cameron Todd Willingham was executed by the state of Texas on February 17, 2004. He maintained his innocence until the very end. His last words, "I am an innocent man convicted of a crime I did not commit." And what if he was telling the truth? December 23, 1991. Corsicana, Texas Day house fire erupts. Inside, Willingham's 3 young daughters. All 3 perish. Cameron Todd Willingham escapes. Neighbors say he seemed distraught. But police say his story changed too many times. Within days, he's arrested. The charge, intentionally setting the fire that killed his children. The motive? Allegedly, he wanted to free himself from fatherhood. No physical evidence, no confession, just a fire and a flawed investigation. The prosecution leaned on fire investigators who claimed burn patterns and puddling proved arson. They also brought in a jailhouse informant named Johnny Webb, who claimed Willingham confessed behind bars. Webb would later say he was promised leniency for his testimony and may have been manipulated by law enforcement. The jury never heard that. Willingham was found guilty of capital murder and sentenced to death. The case was closed. But the science and the witness credibility were both falling apart. Over a decade later, independent fire experts reviewed the case. Their conclusion? The original arson claims were junk science. The so-called crazed glass burn patterns and pour marks used to convict Willingham were explainable by flashover, a common phenomenon in house fires. There was no evidence of accelerants, no clear indicators of foul play. One expert wrote, "The fire should not have been classified as arson at all." But the appeals process moved slowly, and the clock kept ticking. In the days before his execution, the Texas Forensic Science Commission was made aware of serious doubts surrounding the arson evidence. Governor Rick Perry received multiple expert reports questioning the conviction. Instead of issuing a stay or requesting a new hearing, he allowed the execution to proceed. Cameron Todd Willingham was executed by lethal injection on February 17, 2004. He was 36 years old. Since his death, Willingham's case has become one of the most controversial executions in American history. The jailhouse informant recanted, the arson evidence was debunked, and documents surfaced, suggesting key information was suppressed from the defense. Yet Texas officials have never admitted wrongdoing. No posthumous pardon, no retrial, no appeal, because in Texas, when the gavel falls, it falls for good. Cameron Todd Willingham's story isn't just a tragedy. It's a warning about bad science, unreliable witnesses, and the cost of getting it wrong. You've been watching No Appeal, Death Penalty.